I'm actually starting pretty much on time today. It's pretty rare for me. Oh man, I think I threw my back out playing Beat Saber, so I don't know how long I can sit in this chair today. Okay, we got a lot of work today, peoples. Oh yeah, my awesome jacket. It's so good. Look at my new jacket. I really wanted that other jacket though. Alright, so we need to go find the lorry drivers, although I think we technically did that already. But let's double check. We can start with that. I wonder if this person has anything new to say.
The woman
Oyster! You're so
still
fast! I just got
has
on.
her eyes fixed on the
Are you in
photograph
class?
in her
Oh
hands.
my god,
In the
yes.
background, the radio plays.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I?
Oh,
Who are
dude.
you?
Is class getting any better? Any easier at least?
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam.
Yeah,
in the
there's days.
50s. The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Hey, we didn't get to play Overwatch. I don't think we'll ever get a chance to play Overwatch.
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution, the
F.
sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
Someday. Someday, Oyster. You always play Moira too, and I love playing Moira, so maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
Until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Ooh, you've been moving heroes. Oh, you're lurking. Bye, Oyster. Thanks.
A strikingly handsome man
Good
looks
looking class.
straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Someone was. They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
Blue sweetheart, you are here on time. I've only been streaming for like 3 minutes. Whoa! Are you feeling better? How are you doing?
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Oh, your throat is still annoying as heck, but you're so much better. I'm glad, I'm glad. Were you stirred by coughing tonight?
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Oh, you're just awake because you've read a lot about Disco Elysium and you went to bed late. I see. I see. You went to bed late. That checks out. I always go to bed late, unfortunately. Ooh, okay, so I got a new thought that lets me get 10 experience points for Encyclopedia and 2 real every time Encyclopedia has a check. Ain't that bonkers? That's bonkers. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be real bougie. I think it is the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. That's
Why
the
not,
one.
Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do
I'm
in
way too
this
excited about it.
hellhole. Diamonds.
ones.
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
It is great. I'm so excited. I only just got it like at the end of my stream last game.
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know. I don't know what this lady means.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
She gonna high off driving a lorry? Comrade will be getting the money, so I can help all my comrades, of course. They smell like moldy, rotting mangoes, apparently.
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Herife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
I'm not sure if that's what failure smells like, but I picked up a quest where I have to sniff out my comrades, and I got it to explain to me, like, okay, well, what do communists smell like? And the answer was moldy, rotting mangoes.
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
I know, it's freaking perfect.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
I'm gonna dance every time I get free money, man. I haven't found any communists, but there was one moldy, rotting mango smell, and it was coming from Cindy the Skull. But I don't know if it's Cindy the Skull. She was like, hey, there's a party tonight, and there's a guy there who's a real communist, and you should go. But you need a password, and she won't give me the password, so it's like a whole thing. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens tonight.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
The boyadero, boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. People like Manana at the gates have turned it into an ideology of sorts.
Ooh, I bet I will be finding lots of communists with my sniffer. Although that conversation was so funny because my nose was like, this is totally not true. But my brain was like, no, it definitely is.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain. Don't be stupid. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man, one night. As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Margaret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
My rhetoric is high too, so I trust my rhetoric. My physical stuff, not as much.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
Oh, I love drama.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Margaret.
Grim.
Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought it was going.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
Pew. Okay. And yeah, drama is awesome. Everything the drama has done so far has been really fun. I thought it would be annoying, but no. I do love the drama.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
Theater kid who doesn't constantly interrupt. Yeah.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, you for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones. The deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
I am an expert in blacking out.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Rude.
Is that all you woke me up to say? What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, no drugs can compare. Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Yeah, I really love her voice too. All the voice actors in this game are pretty amazing though.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest.
Then what were you getting at?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Who the fuck is Irad?
Fuck.
Ah, and what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hound. Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
I agree. She's definitely more of the show, not tell in this game. And there's a lot of telling in Disco.
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Lowman?
Drugs.
No, Lowman, diamonds.
She did say that.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
Disco Elysium is the best game I've read. I heard somewhere that it's like over 1 million words.
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
It is wild. And yeah, it doesn't feel like it's too much. Although, I gotta say, the one guy, the father and the son who were standing in front of the building, the old building, over by the, like, watery place. Oh lord, that was a lot. That one could have gone a little faster. Was that his name? He is very enthusiastic, and his son is not very interested and just wants to go home.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Okay.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Pale driver. That's so interesting. There's also the Pale. I wonder if she has any relation to the Pale. He sure just wants to info dump. Oh my god, yes he does. It was traumatic. The Pale is so fascinating. I'm dying to get to know what the Pale is. Like, I really want to know. Okay, who can we talk to? You. No? Looking for lorry drivers. I think there's another guy over here.
There it is again. That spectral smell haunting this industrial harbor. And it smells like
Ooh, I think we got one.
heavy fuel oil, mostly, because it's an industrial harbor. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of capital.
I can kind of smell dreams being ground by capital. Now let's take a deep breath.
Can you smell it now? You inhale. The cilia along your olfactory epithelium tingle with excitement as they sift through the swirling morass of industrial odors. First come the smells of the agitated strikebreakers, layers of body oil and sweat, over-buttered meals pulled from bake-like lunch pails, the biting stench of lye soap. And then there's the slowly oxidizing metal gates, the scent of stale grease emanating from every crack.
That would be pretty hilarious. Ah, she's called the Pale Driver because she does travel through the Pale. I see.
Still smelling for communist, detective?
What makes you say that?
No offense, detective, but you are not particularly subtle.
The lieutenant's right. It's sort of amazing how unsubtly you're sniffing the air around you. Almost like you're trying to call attention to yourself.
Totally failed this. Yeah, Kim knows me way too well for like being together for 4 days, 3 days.
What the lieutenant thinks is irrelevant. Your politico-olfactory cortex is
Knew it was
like
Mañana.
a
I knew
holiday
it. I was like,
display.
I bet Mañana's a
Look,
communist.
it's pointing you right to that railing.
I don't know
over
if he's a
there.
communist, per se. But I think he'd be interested. I think he could be a comrade. I think I could convince him.
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact. But be easy about it. Communists have been known to charge when startled.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's go talk to Mañana real quick here. Call me Mañana.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
It's time to establish contact. Let's see. Listen, brother, there's something important I need to talk to you about. Oh man, hold on. I want to listen to this first.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Antiquated.
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about it. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend. What's that, boy, yeah?
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
I'm looking for some people who know how to really grind a sausage. Wink, if you know what I mean. Wait. Our mutual friend Crass. I don't know if I remember Crass's. Oh, the gay approach. Oh, actually, Harry's gaydar is ultra broken. There was the smoker guy. I failed every single check that was required to figure out that he's gay. And he just kept saying, there's something so interesting. He's so interesting. There's something really interesting about this person. Yeah. I'm investigating a peculiar smell, one with revolutionary implications. Yeah, I did not pass a single check related to that guy. Damn, I don't know which one of these to go for. Let's go with smell. I know he's gay. Stupid. I know. It was really frustrating.
Could be coming from one of the jam lorries. Cargo's been sitting out for a while.
That didn't work. Okay. We're going with grind the sausage.
Have you tried a butcher shop?
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
No, we're gonna hit every option.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Grad.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon
Alright.
the
What I'm
subtle
trying to say
approach.
is, I'm looking for communists. You know any?
Ah, now I see. Can't say I'm surprised. You seem to take your communism seriously. Not a bad thing, mind you. It's good for a man to take time to think about the whole socio-political world picture.
I'll definitely give it another chance. He seems to appear at the cafe. So maybe I'll try again tonight.
Oh, he certainly likes to take his time with things, especially when politics are at issue.
Teeter in the line there, Kim.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why? Oh, I see.
Exaggerated wink.
I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
Are you sure? You smell just like a communist.
Didn't realize you could smell communism.
He frowns.
But then I've never studied the subject.
Maybe it's not taught in any of your so-called universities, but there's definitely something going on here.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
You know, a guy with a theory. Someone who likes to pit his theory against other theories in deadly theory combat.
Deadly theory combat. You just know when you are a true communist, you know what to look for. The smell. It's true. I know exactly what the smell smells like. A smelly smell. A smell that smells smelly.
Didn't say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter? It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor. He was waiting on the corner in a bright white jacket. Classic Saramirizian style. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
Extra physical branches.
See, all this political chit-chat is just an excuse to rip tar with strangers. Let's say we just skip right to the good part then.
I need to know what extra physical branches of communism are.
No idea. I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution. The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Electrochemistry is always trying hard.
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais." And then he was gone.
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers. Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk with me. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows to see the logo personally.
Yes, Kim?
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase Cindy mentioned earlier. She said that you would need some kind of passphrase to gain access to this so-called mega-secret meeting.
Kim is such a good detective.
The lieutenant nods.
Just in time. The faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. You two make a good pair.
Yes, we do. We do make a good pair. Don't ever leave me again, Kim.
I salute you, boyas, and wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
I don't know how he puts up with me, though.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Okay. We out. There's a good reason why he's on your side, eh? Sus. Incredible patience, composure, and authority. Kim, he's got that authority.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Maybe I am.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Looking for something, right?
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes, I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
Disgusting little man. I agree.
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Barf.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
On my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Hurts to listen to this guy talk.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Oh.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Roller science.
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The guy who's got the speaker he won't sell me?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his human ox lorry. Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Kim is in fact very patient.
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves.
He does sell watches, I think.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
Good point, Blue Sweetheart. That makes sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
Okay, bye, Felicia. Alright, hold on. I think I want to see if I can see anything in here real quick. I know there was just racist crap in here, but maybe there's something new.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor...
Beft. Okay. Away we go. Oh, hold on. Let me check my book and stuff. Yes. Esteban. Okay. I have 5 skill points. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Let's buff up Encyclopedia because that's our big buddy. And maybe Drama. Not yet. I like to hoard all my points when I come across some hard checks, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing something that's giving me -1 authority. My authority is ultra low. I'm like the opposite of Kim. I don't know where else to put the rest of this. I think I'll hold on to 3 and go put 1 into a thought, or I don't think I need to put 1 into a thought. I already have a thought space. Think I should make it even? You mean authority? Or suggestion? Oh, wait. No, I missed it. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I gotta pick a thought, though. Oh, he's the authority man, and I am the minus authority. Yes, I have to balance it out. I see now. I see now. We're on the same page. Alright, I need to pick one of these thoughts. Which thought will it be? The 15th Indo tribe. 5 freaking hours. This one is 3 hours and 25 minutes. The Jamrock Shuffle. My spirit decor is already pretty low. Bringing of the law. Law jaw. -1 rhetoric. Weird jaw. Jamais-vu. Oh, derealization. I mean, yeah, these are all really good. Magnesium-based life form sounds like a lot of fun, also. Actual art degree sounds hilarious. Maybe I'll do that one because it's kind of short and simple. -1 authority just plays into my hand really well. Let me see. I wonder if this will give me more hand-eye coordination because I could use that. Rigorous self-critique. Also fantastic. Yes, I know! I end up like booting up this game and then I can never pick what thought to go with and then I end up doing no thoughts at all. It's tough. And Guillaume Le Millon, if it doesn't rhyme, you're not doing it right. This is also a fun one. Shit. Should I start with rigorous self-critique? Is that what you're saying? Or Guillaume Le Millon? Guillaume Le Millon is just so fun to say. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But it's a good time. Okay. Rigorous self-critique. That's what I'm hearing. Oh! I lied! Apparently I don't have... Oh, wait, let me hit here. Oh, I have to unlock it. Let's unlock. I knew I had to unlock it. Okay, we're gonna do rigorous self-critique. Let's start there. Because it sounds like it's going to be hilarious. I love the thoughts part of this game. It's so good. You wouldn't think... This game has so many mechanics. So many mechanics. Oh, how do I get out of here? Okay, here we go. Alright. Hopefully the critique one isn't gonna shoot me in the foot. We will find out. Picking up ideas from talks and thinking about it until you've got that epiphany. That is really realistic. I hadn't thought about that. Hey! Here's our bud.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods.
Ooh, I wonder
When he realizes you're looking at him,
if
his
I can
face
pass some
breaks
checks.
into a wide, welcoming grin.
There are a few checks here that I wasn't able to
The name
clear
Sile
before.
is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
That sounds like it's not cool.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Can't tell if you're being sarcastic, blue sweetheart.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh boy. It's okay. My morale is full. I'm ready for it.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip them out! Yes.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Shakedown. Finger guns!
Good one, officer. Ha, you're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
No, I'm not gonna take his money. I actually am making pretty decent money these days, so.
Then fire away, officer.
Finger pistols is a thought! That's so exciting. Persuade him to give you some money. No, that's alright. Okay. Do you sell any tapes? Do you sell any tapes?
Tapes? You mean like music tapes? No, music is out.
Music is out.
Don't listen to music. I sell extremely cool sunglasses. If you want to get your mojo going. Tapes? Tapes are everywhere. They're worthless.
Excuse me.
Kids throw them in the trees. There's one in the bushes, right behind this lorry.
I'll have to look.
No one would ever throw a good pair of high-quality plastic sunglasses in the bushes, mister.
Oh, music. So, you met the iconic delinquent from the tent? The tent guys? We're making a club. We're making a club in the church. But no drugs. That's not who we are. Electrochemistry was very bummed.
You should have a look. It's better than nothing.
Let's see.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
I figured they had enough for, like, the rest of their lives. Those freaking kids are so fucking high.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left. If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty drugs. Oh, your rhetoric didn't chime in, so you were just unknowingly racist. Oh, that's funny. I've been unknowingly racist a couple of times. Because some of these words, you just wouldn't know if you don't know, you know? let's see. We're gonna go with I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale, or at my home, or on my person.
He smiles. Electrochemistry is gonna get mad at me.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
I actually don't like drugs.
That's cool, especially after you already said you're into them. All the coolest detectives in the movies do drugs, and I'm very conflicted about it. Still, no drugs here.
He caught me on my shit. I think this is the first time the dialogue's done this. That's fun.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
Are we believing Sealing?
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Ooh, drama. Ooh, drama.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me.
He is.
Because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
He is a fucking hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
Fat racist.
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Oh no, I really don't. I really hope it's not Sealing who has the drugs.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too.
A little.
But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
He's a hustler.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
The rearview mirror. I see what you did there.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Yes, the infamous drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
Okay. Are we doing buddies or are we gonna start screaming? I feel like we've done enough screaming. Let's go with the buddies angle.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
So the pale driver. I mean,
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
I mean the
I
pale
really
driver.
want us to be cool now.
The pale driver is just doing diamonds.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
The pale driver is just vibing. Yeah, that's what I figured. But who knows? Maybe she's got something to hide. She could, but she seems too chill.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Maybe she's too chill though. Maybe she's too chill.
He's not ruling her out.
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Pass. Ratted out the lady driver. I can persuade him to give me some money. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. In case I get so poor. Kim, you want new glasses that make you see even less? I don't know. I do love looking at his stuff. Let me see if I can get some better rolls these
You
days.
keep coming back. That's good,
Fuck.
officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving.
Need composure for that one. No, incorrect. Incorrect. Do not. Okay, let's try here.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
I could finally buy these shoes though. I have the real. Also, I have a room, a free room, so I don't have to stay at the hotel. Don't look at the speakers, look at the sneakers. He has said that, I'm pretty sure. That sounds like something he'd say. I do have a room, I know, which is why I maybe should just buy these sneakers, huh? I don't know. Do you have anything else? Let's take a look at the sunglasses box.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer.
Conceptualization, why?
100% guaranteed.
Fuck. I do not want... Oh, but it's so fucking cute. Amphibious sports visor. It's so cute. These are cool too. Shades of self-destruction. Crap. No. 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 No, I can't waste my money on this shit. You haven't gotten it? You wish you would have gotten the visor? I mean, it is a really cute visor. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Where should we go next? Should we hit up the pale driver again? Oh, what? I can touch this tree?
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze.
This threw me off. I can punch the tree, or I can pat the tree. Tree's having a hard time, so I think I'm just gonna pat the tree. I'm a karaoke superstar! Also, I did the karaoke, and because my drama was so high, I passed the check. I almost fucked it though. So I went in with like 85% drama, and then I looked around the room and it made me super nervous, and then I had like 53% drama. No, Kim wasn't there. I did it the day that Kim wasn't there. I know. Regret. Regret. Do you get an extra scene if Kim's there? Fuck! Damn it!
With slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape.
Magnetic
from the
tape. I
branches.
wonder if I can use this with the cube thing. Not another scene, but he might have had a comment on it. Dang.
It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape.
Ooh. Interest.
Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
I do love Roy.
What's the tape for?
I don't know. It's for Egghead?
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
In any case, I love the fact that you just can't but shift around and then lessen the chance of succeeding. I know. I should have known too. I should have known. You just really want to do all the things and realize how standing around for a long time makes you more nervous. I know. It was very realistic. It was a really good scene. Let's see. I don't know.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
It's a really great game.
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape.
Okay, we're gonna pat the tree.
Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102. Underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Interesting.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease.
I'm not gonna punch the tree because one time I kicked the furnace and died. So, I'm not gonna do that. You just never know with this game what's gonna kill you. Finger pistols. Snapping doesn't help. Oh, I might do these next because this looks hilarious. Alright, what's in my book here? The Jam Mystery. Find out who's a lady driver and where's her lorry. Yes, that's right. Okay. Items. What do we have? A mental breakdown is always around the corner. Yep. That's right. And then we've got this, which I'm gonna sell. I've been selling all the postcards. I don't know if I should be selling all the postcards, but I like money. So I've been selling all the postcards. I feel kind of bad though, because the postcards are pretty cool. Tape, 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 tape. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me turn off my flashlight. He gets kind of mad whenever I get all up in his face.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Hello, hello.
You mean Reese Pooley? Yeah, I do, but
Please.
I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty worthless.
Worthless. This could be the next big thing for the local dance scene.
Huh? What do you mean? Yes. What about it?
I met some young ravers near the place. They want to turn the church into a nightclub and play some weird neo-disco beats there. They call it anotic dance music.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it. No bass. It just goes zoop, zoop, zoop. But this tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in
I'm
this.
really invested in this. Also, I have yet to clear out the church. I know that there's a weird fucking crab man in there. That's all that I know.
Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
Anotic dance music is hardcore.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
I have not seen the crab man, but I feel like now that you've said that, there must actually be a crab man in there, and that's a very scary thought. Oh.
Yeah, it was. Respooling isn't that difficult, although I had to mend the tape in a few places. Anyhow, it's yours now. Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility, okay?
You got it, Roy.
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape.
Yes, I am gonna have to take a look and figure out this crab man business. Let's see what we got here. This one? No, empty cassette tape. What the fuck do I do with that? Reel of magnetic tape. Nope. Where's the boombox? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. There it is. Here's the boombox. And then how do I make this work? Nope. Could have sworn I got this to work. I guess I'm just gonna have to give it to Egghead then, huh? Okay. Sad face. I would have loved to listen to it beforehand. Okay. Alright. I still want to find the lorry driver. Oh, here's something else that's really funny that happened. So you know the bougie boat biddy? She was like, I'm not going to talk to you until you find your badge. Well, I found my badge. But there was the option to see if I could get past not showing her my badge. And I passed that check, and it was like a super low chance. So she gave me the lorry quest. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to show her my badge. I'm going to do the lorry quest, of course. So I have this extra quest, even though technically I should not have had one. Hold on, let me go talk to the hardy folks here right quick. How many times have you played this game, Blue Sweetheart? She's not gonna want to talk to me, I'm pretty sure, but that's fine.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
I have played it only once, but I have seen like 3 people play it, or 4. Ah, gotcha.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International. The cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words.
This lady,
She is not amused.
she ultra hates me.
It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Thank you, drama. Okay, so at least we learned something. You finished your playthrough in February. Nice. How long did it take you?
Hi again, Gendarme.
Need more composure.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Maybe I should just throw a point into composure here. Is it worth it? Something else called for composure too, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's see
Hi
if we
again,
can pass
Gendarme.
this. Legendary? Oh lord, this is a legendary check. It's 58%. He's so different. +1. It's just so bad. All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. 60 hours without the communist quest. Okay, 60 hours. I wonder how many hours I have into this. Hold on. Let me check my Steam. I'm curious. I've been playing for 24.7 hours. But I'm taking my sweet ass time. Like, I'm going through all the dialogue and I walk around, I click on everything. Like, I'm gonna be in this for a while. Oh.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Oh my god. He's still so different. Alright, cool. Hey J2, he's such a sports guy. That's it. That's what's interesting about him.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Shit. Maybe someday we'll know why he's so interesting. Why he's so different. How are you doing, J2? Let's see, we're still looking for the lorry lady. I'm pretty sure it's not the pill driver, but I'm just gonna talk to her real quick. Real quick. Let's see. Come on, go fast, Jamrock Shuffle. The pill driver. Ma'am.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
I shall. Heavy work day on the farm. Hard to fixate on something tonight. Cool. Do you farm a lot of things? I do not know any farm terminology, apparently.
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
I mean to say, like, what are you growing? Not... I don't even know how I phrase that.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
Gotcha. Someone else's dairy farm. We have a long family history of dairy farmers here in Michigan. We have quite a few. Like, our dairy farmers are intense. They have ancestry books that are this thick. Everybody's very proud of their dairy farm heritage.
I'm only terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
The drama.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
Dairy farm pride, yep. Long line.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
Beautiful song.
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Swiss heritage in Canada. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. It's the Dutch over here. The Dutch dairy farmers. Damn, I wish this person could tell me who the female driver is.
Awesome.
Alright, well, goodbye, pale driver. She's got the freaking coolest name. I feel like if she had a movie called The Pale Driver, starring Ryan Gosling as the as the Pale Driver. I don't think any other lorry person's gonna be around here. Shit. But currently selling ending multi-gen farms, so job search time. Oh boy. Big sigh, dude. I hate looking for work. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go talk to Bougie Bo Biddy and see what's up. Maybe we can just tell her that we know it's a lady. She's not gonna care. She's not gonna give a shit. I'm still gonna go visit her real quick. And we can talk to Cindy while we're over here too. Oh, do you like my art? It's no parking. I did it all myself.
You're back.
No parking.
Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
Oh yeah, I got really close to not being able to do the painting. Conceptualization was just kicking my ass. So, yeah, it could have been the same for me too.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy.
Amazing information, Joyce.
What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
I've only seen the poetic one, so this one's amazing. Oh, this is the only one I've seen, so I've never heard of the poetic ones.
On the contrary, officer, there are yet camioners you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbour.
Damn, she fucking got me.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
Fine. I fucking will. She better pay me for this shit. Not showing badge? No. No, because I want to do the extra quest. And I passed the check, and it was a really low chance of passing the check, so I feel like I should do the quest. Since I passed the hard check. Inspiration can be found in a lot of things. This is true, Blue Sweetheart, even outside of this game. Cindy, anything new for me?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my
That's
mural?
right, that's right. These two send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners. There'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Even outside of this game. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I came across inspiration today, quite randomly. I was on TikTok, and there was this incredibly frightening video of a skier skiing down the mountain, and then they fell into a hole. And it was I was gonna scroll away, but I couldn't stop looking. It was terrifying. And then I was like, wow, this would make a really good short story. So yes, inspiration can hit you even when you're scared out of your mind.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Yeah, dude, it was really scary. The guy, his what do you call those things? The skis got stuck. That's the only reason he didn't fall into like the vast abyss. But you could see through his skis that there was way more to fall into, and he was just like freaking out, trying to stop oh, it was frightening. It was really frightening. Yeah. I mean, you can ski, just don't ski in places with giant holes. I don't know. Some people love the adrenaline kick. I'm not an adrenaline junkie. I get my adrenaline from roller coasters, and that's about it.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency.
Oh, you made me laugh. You get your adrenaline from failing checks in games. And that is enough. I would agree with you. Oh my god, I have failed so many checks. So many checks. And I have like... some of them are really sweat-worthy.
This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
This was very helpful, Cindy. Thank you. Very helpful. We still got a body sitting in the piers, so maybe I'll just do that. And maybe we'll find the lorry driver on the way there. Kinda doubt it, though. But let's see. No parking just felt right. It felt very... like ironic, or say anti-capitalist, like laughing at capitalism, because everything's a parking lot, you know? Yeah, in character. So, just felt good. Am I going the wrong way? No, I am going the right way. Okay. It fits. It does fit. It's not like ultra beautiful or anything, but it fits. Are there any lorry drivers over here? I really don't think there would be. It's not gonna stop me from checking. I can't get through here. And yet, I went anyway. Let's see. Oh man, I'm constantly getting lost in this area. Oh boy. Anything in here? Probably not.
You've checked all the traps now. There's nothing else to do with them. The cryptozoologists await your report.
I already reported in, so... you know. They're not waiting for me anymore. These footsteps... oh, they're my footsteps, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I did. It was interesting. I didn't find anything. No face mids. None. So, real sad stuff. That's just a regular shack. Unfortunate! Does that mean you found a face mid? Damn. I'm gonna have to play this game again. What else is there around here? Doesn't seem to be much. Ooh! Piece of candy. Oh, we're going all the way around. Okay. Phew. I don't know if I've talked to these guys. 74 real. Money detected. Yes. Yes. I'm all about that money. I'm a very strange communist. Okay.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
I am the law.
You really don't have to. Besides, he won't understand you anyway.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Abigail. Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
This guy's having a bad time.
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Don't call Abigail.
Oh lord, he's very upset.
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible. He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
This is a bad plan, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
His breath smells like a toxic swamp.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Gross. Yeah, I guess I'm not surprised of the toxic swamp smell.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
So I'm gonna have to find Abigail.
There
apparently.
was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Abigail. I don't know where Abigail is. I don't know who she is. Let's see. Maybe they know who Abigail is.
Hey, tequila!
Two-piece lycra tracksuit. Also, all these people are drunk. My god, look at his face. Holy shit. Looks like somebody took a shovel to the left of his face. Or the right of his face.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Let's shake his hand. We have gloves on.
So what's happening?
Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? That's interesting. He also doesn't sound like anybody in this game.
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang.
Sus. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now.
Liquid jacket. I might not know what Tequila Sunset is. All I can think of is Sarsaparilla from Fallout. I'm pretty sure that's not what a Tequila Sunset is.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Oh, he's having a bad time.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
We are saving the world.
Please! Please don't call! Don't call!
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing.
They sure are.
I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
Are these the guys from the business? From the game design development build business? That would be funny.
So now, it's a pirate's life for me. It's you. Your Tequila Sunset. We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
Money. Yeah, no.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be? Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
What?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk.
Sounds very Dubois.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
He's not lying. Because I did call that woman and ask her what I was doing, and she said the same thing.
It is. Does that sound like something you'd do?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Indeed.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Oh, I don't have any idea what that could have been.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
No. No.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Who was that? Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
Or was it low speed?
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs.
Oh Lord, where's this going?
The time hath come!
Oh.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, the time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things.
I don't even know. Let's see, okay. What happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Drama was probably very excited.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
That's me, covered in seaweed and shit.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
Plot twist. They were not.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on. I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, I agree. Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
It sounds like a drink. I've never had one before though.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Kim's probably loving this shit. Evaded the breakdown. Yes, I did. It was a close call though.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Let's see. Oh, Kim loves me, okay? He loves me.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Okay, Rosemary, slow down. How many good cup, bad cup points do you have? Oh, good points. Is something actually keeping track of those points? I wouldn't be surprised. Kim's obviously the bad cop? The good cop? He's the good cop, but his authority almost makes him a bad cop.
Abigail.
Don't call me Abigail. Yeah, let's hear it, Blue Sweetheart.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy.
Shit.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Okay, I don't know where to find these points though. You'll have to tell me. Hey Jay, how was work?
No specifics though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
I have not.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Oh, with the task, with the political views and copo types. Ah, okay. So far I have one known copo type, and I don't know where to go to look at it. So we will have to figure that out.
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Oh yeah, drink your fucking beer. It was okay, felt kind of long. I was gonna get myself a treat after, but it was too late. And late night eating is kind of hard in Orlando unless you're willing to go downtown. I would not be willing to go downtown. Dang. But hey, that means you can get a treat tomorrow.
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you've inflicted on everyone around you. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
I don't need to hear any more of this. Sorry, cop. I think that's my capo type. Yeah. Maybe this weekend it'd be easier, it depends. You just need a treat. You need a treat, Jay, whenever you get it.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Well, okay. Makes sense with the rigorous self-critique thought. That's probably where I got it too, I bet.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
I love quests.
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar. You might get scammed here.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little motivational package. I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are boring, you see?
Boy.
So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Potent Pilsner or Commodore Red? Pilsner is delicious. Think I'll keep that to myself and give him the Commodore Red.
Classy.
Shouldn't give him shit, but I want to hear the story.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Oh, yeah, I love red wine. I think I might like a cool, crisp Pilsner right now, though. That's what I'm going off of. Beautiful.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know.
Idiot Doom Spiral.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Ooh, Weihenstephaner. Delicious. That sounds good.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
I'm really thinking this is the business now.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Because, jogging often does.
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
I'm sure that it did.
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants. Picking McCarthy Sutries back up. The game scene reflects a lot of the book. I've never heard of that book. Tell me more.
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
Oof.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly. Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Sutri's quasi-autobiography of his youth. Oh, I see. This sounds like it could be similar. Poor George. No. Fuck George.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Oh, yeah.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key. I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Ne'er-do-well, fishing and drinking in the South amongst other outcasts / have-nots. Oh, I see. Probably a good autobiography then.
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
F.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Weird flex. Those two things are related. You know, it would be more impressive if it was like 5 minutes later you've bought a box of ice cream and a double-ended dildo. Those two things are not super related. That would have been a good flex, I feel like. Still a weird flex, but a better flex.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
What in the world? So he couldn't open his front gate, and he didn't have the keys to his apartment. Therefore, he's... I can't even finish it. Like, his life was over? That's how it works. Yeah, no, apparently. If you're on an idiot doom spiral, yeah.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think?
There are some steps.
Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
This is like an extreme example of being too shy to ask a waitress for a condiment. Like what? Like he doesn't want to inconvenience anybody that he's being kept out of his house? I feel like that's not super his character, but yes, this is definitely an extreme example of that.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Why?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Believable. You know what? This story's starting to sound a little believable now.
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen. The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice too. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
I mean, there is an ocean right over there wherein you may wash your shit-stained tracksuit.
We are saving the world.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Please don't go. Don't go.
Abigail.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
I'm starting to think Abigail is gonna beat the shit out of this guy whenever they find out.
So now, it's a pirate's life for me. Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit?
Huh. There is a phone. I'll give it a go.
I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me.
It's the fucking jogging that did him in.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
And that is the lesson here, Blue Sweetheart. Don't fucking go jogging. Stay in your house, play video games.
A lost jacket. Sounds like a mystery you could look into.
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
Okay.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Interesting.
Sounds intriguing. What say you, Art Cop?
It's interesting.
If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
It's just cynical wankery.
Well, you know, sex sells. That's the first rule of advertising. Maybe you're right. Who knows? Maybe we were behind the curve? We were fucking rich, though. That much I know.
Oh yes, I've also got Art Cop. This is correct. That is my other couple type. Couple type?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on. Feel that primo material.
We're touching it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Along with the shit stains.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
Gross. I gotta say that the descriptions in this game are otherworldly. They're very vivid. Very tactile.
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers.
Oh.
So you also have that to look forward to.
That's fun.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time.
It's exactly what I said, but he doesn't even know it. He could be washing his tracksuit in the bay right now. kind of wonder if the writers have a fine arts background. The commentary on it is very much what I experienced when I was a fine arts major. That is a good question. I kind of wonder now too. I wouldn't be surprised. It is very I don't have a fine arts background myself, but it does seem like an interesting commentary.
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, they're exactly what they look like.
Oh, one of the devs wrote a book and worked closely with the concept artist. Interesting.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
I do not.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Artist affecting artist. Interesting.
A gurgling sound comes from the direction of the non-responsive man.
Oh, Lord.
And yeah, you're already acquainted with abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together. Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila? Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right?
Sure.
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
Fantastic.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna find this jacket.
I'm all ears, Tequila.
Do I really?
What's in a name?
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling. I was
Oh, Lord.
once a reasonably
I've had enough.
high net worth, so you don't want to just hear the same story again. Okay, I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
I'm gonna lie.
Cottonmouth is keeping my tongue imprisoned. You too, Tequila Sunset.
To be continued.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making it so cool. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights and they solve shit.
Now that I hear superstar and law official in the sentence, they sound weird together.
What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rockstar politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish.
Do I want to embrace superstardom? I'm pretty sure I'm trash. Am I a superstar? I mean, I'm technically a superstar. Like, I've had a lot of cases. I've beat a lot of cases.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
A big dick
Dick
cop.
Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights. Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease.
Jesus.
This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that.
Yes.
Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer.
Delusion. Let's reinvent
This
that.
is the beginning of your legend.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Hardcore. I do have a lot of thoughts. I have so many thoughts. So many fucking thoughts. We still have a lot left for rigorous self-critique. I don't mind this fucking jacket. Okay, points. 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 Where does one go to see points? Points? These points? These look like points. Superstar Cop, Apocalypse Cop, 0. 7 Sorry Cop points. 1 Boring Cop point. 25 Communist, 10 Fascist. That was an accident. I was accidentally racist a couple of times. Ultra Liberal Moralist, 3. Good Cop, Bad Cop, 14 points. I still don't know what the fuck Good Cop, Bad Cop is, but I've got 14 of those points. 2 Honor, 3 people killed. I mean, not in this game. And then 216 cases solved and 18 years in service, yes. 14, how sweet, how sweet. Oh boy. I don't know if I should have more or less. Accidentally? Yeah. It was an accident. I was talking to the one lorry driver and I said a racist slur without knowing it was a racist slur. As far as I know. Anyway, I have 2 honor. It balances out. Alright, Jay? It balances out. Alright, Blue Sweetheart. Give it to me straight. What are these good cup, bad cup points? Oh, we haven't talked to this guy yet.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Alright, so they aren't based on the fact if you're genuinely a good cop. They're based on the fact if Kim likes what you're doing. Sometimes even things that aren't connected to the case. Oh. Aha. So Kim is the good cop, and I am the bad cop. 14. I feel like Kim kind of likes me. 14. That seems high. That seems high. My voice is high. That seems high.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
You're... Yes, okay. Locked, because I don't have 300 real. The fuck? Is it a bottle of actual phantasmagorical spirits for $300? 300 real? Fuck no. Smokes. Oh, I do have an electrochemistry quest for smokes. But that's bad. I don't know. I am a good cop to him. You can actually have minus points. That makes you a bad cop. Oh. Well, I've definitely been trying my best to get Kim to like me. Okay? I'm a slut for Kim. I want Kim to love me. Don't want speed. I could get a Pilsner. I have the money. Let's get a Pilsner.
Bottoms up, Captain.
What I don't understand is why he's selling alcohol. Is he selling alcohol to these 2 drunks? That would make sense. That would make sense. Yes, I would spend $300 for ghosts. Sure. Is there a verifiable ghost in that glass bottle? Then yes, I would spend $300 for it.
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Uh-huh. And now I will be going to sleep. Ah, Blue Sweetheart, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope you have good sleep. See ya.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy. Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
Ooh.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide?
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers. swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Is this formaldehyde? Is he selling bottles of formaldehyde for 300 real?
Snakes or intestinal worms?
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Woo. Oh, yeah. I'm watching One Piece, but I'm also watching Chainsaw Man. So, I need to update that.
Don't say it.
Let's see. This last one is yours for 3 real. Can I smell it first?
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire city of Revachol is wiped off the map.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain, but at the same time you don't remember the last time you felt so alive. In all fairness, that might be attributed to the retrograde amnesia.
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
3 real?
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
I'm curious.
Well done. You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
I'm quite the businessman, wouldn't you say? Oyster sauce. Yeah, do you watch One Piece? Yeah, I'm in the Wano arc. I don't even know if it's still coming out. But yeah. Okay. Wait, did he give it to me? Or do I have to buy it? I probably have to buy it. Yeah, okay.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Gross. I'm pretty sure this is formaldehyde.
If you drink this, then you'll die.
You will die.
That's a fact. And that's why we're going to save you from yourself and store this as a sellable item. Go sell it at the pawn shop for a profit.
You'll be watching One Piece for the rest of your life, oyster sauce. I'll tell you what the One Piece is. It's friendship. It's the friends you make along the way. That's the One Piece. I just saved you 600 hours, approximately. Go sell it at the pawn shop. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to sell formaldehyde at the pawn shop, but maybe I will.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit.
Yeah, One Piece is a long one, J2. Friendship, violence, and treasure. I mean, there might be treasure. And there's a lot of violence in One Piece. It's fun. I will say One Piece has a lot less filler than Naruto. I never finished Naruto. Sorry if we have any Naruto nerds up in this bitch. I never finished Naruto. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna finish it. It's too many episodes, too many filler. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I've got everyone on my hook.
But the thing is, you don't know what is and isn't the filler. So you have to, like, get in at least minimum 5 minutes to figure out you're in a filler. Then, if you have Crunchyroll and you don't pay for it like I do, you gotta rewatch all the fucking ads. Nah, bruh. Nah. Mm-mm.
Of course, of course, of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people.
So, J2, you don't watch a lot of anime, but you do watch some anime. What's your top 3? Everybody hates that question, but I'm gonna ask. Oyster, that's smart. You look up the fill list. Yeah, I'm not that organized, bro. Oyster, what are your top 3 anime?
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, what I said. Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Nah. Could get a Pilsner, though. Get another story. Let's do it.
Bottoms up, Captain. In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Let me see this bottle, shall we? An unearthly blue tint. The kind that might or might not, but definitely does, glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure alcohol. Okay. Very few series, almost only movies. Oh, okay. Trying to think of some good anime movies right now. Redline, I think, was a lot of fun. I think it's called Redline. I haven't watched that in a while. Oh, wait. Let's get another story, actually.
Tequila Sunset.
That's me.
Of course. Drink first, story later.
I could give him this blue thing. Hold on. Let me save, because I don't want to murder this guy. But wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay, wait.
Then I can't keep on telling the stories.
Wait, let me save. Let me just quick save. I don't want to accidentally murder him, but let's see.
Tequila Sunset. Wonderful. No. Contrary to popular belief, I
Okay.
enjoy being alive.
Good, didn't want any murder points.
Not much, but it will do. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Coran. There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict. What everyone agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Are you telling the story of the headless...
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Het is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
You got a smoke on you? If yeah, you should light up. Help set the scene.
I do not.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides.
Nostalgia values. Me too.
What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
The giant of Coconut. Let's see.
What? No, I told you this is a Martinez legend.
Oops.
It's a man.
The pause is long and dramatic.
A pregnant pause.
With no head on his shoulders. Wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
I want all those clothes.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
Well, there are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the headless found rider riding on the back of another headless man.
Spooky.
Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Het had to endure years of psychotherapy before she was able to look at a horse or tracksuit again. And she's one of the lucky ones. Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
What? You know it.
I read the case file. But please, go on.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula de Pont and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season. The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box. When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless faun rider looming on the horizon. Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound. Her body is never recovered.
He looks you straight in the eye. Case file.
Naturally, Ula de Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called headless faun rider and that she ran, fearing for her life. During the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty and De Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid cover story. No, she committed suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bathroom with a rifle, her face slowly peeling off the ceiling.
Damn, that's visceral right there.
Not a pretty scene.
Man, that's some grisly detail. Oh well, here's to another case closed. Anyway, that's the story of the headless faun rider. Pretty crazy, huh? Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline. Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off. Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
Okay, you have Evangelion, Psychopaths, PMM Magical, Paranoia Agent, FLCL, Cowboy Bebop. You put B-Boy, that makes me laugh. Kill la Kill, S.E. Lane, I've never heard of that one. Kino's Journey, I haven't heard about, and Shinsekai Yori, I haven't heard about either. Older stuff. Curious how much of that is recognizable. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and then the last three I do not recognize. But yeah, you have some pretty good taste. I also love Kill la Kill. Evangelion makes me mad. I don't know. I've never loved the ending. Psychopaths, amazing. Magica, I never really got into, so while I recognize it, I didn't really watch it myself. Paranoia Agent gave me nightmares because I watched that shit as a kid on Toonami, okay? Not a good idea. And FLCL is great. I haven't seen the new FLCL though. Just the OG. I mean, it's a little flat because it's mostly all classics. I don't know. I love the list. The list is good. The list is solid. It's a solid, good list, J2. Yeah. Cowboy Bebop, or Cowboy B-Boy. Also really good. The live action, not so much. But the OG was excellent. Yeah, Kill la Kill. I feel like I should rewatch that now. Good stuff. Some of the newer stuff is also really good. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Chainsaw Man, it's alright. It's okay. It's fun. It's not like the world's greatest anime or anything like that. I mean, there's just so much hype for Chainsaw Man on the internet. I expected a lot more. I expected, like, Kill la Kill level, but it's fun. It's fun. It's just a fun little anime. Yeah. But hey, good taste. I'm digging it. You watched about 3 to 5 minutes of the new Cowboy Bebop and you were like, no. Yeah, I think you made the right choice. I think you made the right choice. Yeah. There's only one live action based series from an anime that I actually enjoy, and it's the Mob Psycho 100 one. So that's what I would go with. If you've never seen Mob Psycho 100, watch it. It's awesome. It's great. And the live action they made with it, it fueled my soul while I was waiting for the next season to come out. And it's really true to the anime, surprisingly enough. It's good. It's fun to watch. It's just really funny. So that's what I would go with. Oh, Mob is so good, Oyster. It's so fun. It's such a great story, and it's deep, and I really enjoy it. If you haven't seen the live action, though, do yourself a favor. Get some drinks and some snacks and sit down and watch the live action because it's fucking hilarious. They try so hard to stay as close as possible to the anime that it makes it even funnier. It's so good. They deserve it. It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if the live action is still on Netflix, so I would check it out. I would really check it out. Yes, there is a live version of I think season 1 and maybe even season 2 of Mob Psycho 100. Watch it. That's all I've got to say about that. I don't know if I loved it because I just wanted to watch more Mob Psycho and there wasn't another season yet, or if it was actually good. But anyway, I'd watch it because it was fucking hilarious. Hmm.
That would explain the tracksuit and his need for revenge. Not sure how the horse fits in, though. I don't know. I don't buy it. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
Hard to argue with that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
Nearly all anime being about kids became a real barrier exit ramp. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I'm not a fan of high school anime. A lot of my friends are not into it. I think there's only one high school anime I'm into it, and it's because it's a romance slice of life. It's called My Love Story. It's funny. But like a lot of the fun action-packed ones, like Samurai Flamenco, are based on high school students. I'm just like, bleh, bleh. My Hero Academia, also high school students. My Hero Academia is really good though. I'll give it that. I just, I'm not a big fan of like the high school genre. But My Hero Academia is one that might be worth sitting through because I really enjoy it. It has a good story. It has really good fight scenes. I'll deal with it for My Hero Academia, but I haven't seen all of it because I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the whole high school stuff either. So I'll have to go with you on that one. I liked Haikyuu. It's also the second of the two anime I've ever seen. You've only seen two anime, Jay? Wow. We gotta culturalize you. My list isn't exempt, it just became oppressive. I see what you mean. Yeah. A lot of the good stuff is high school kids based. Haikyuu was good. It was good. I'm not a big fan of sports anime, and I enjoyed Haikyuu. Yeah, oh my god, My Hero Academia is super slow. Like some people just prefer to read the manga because the anime takes its while. Cowboy Bebop was like the first anime you saw, Oyster. That's a good one to start with. I don't know if I remember. It might have been Sailor Moon for me. Yeah, Sailor Moon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Also, Love is War is also about high school kids, and that one's really funny, and I love it. So it does make me a little hypocritical, but yeah, I think so. You watched others, but Cowboy Bebop's the one that got you into it. Bebop is J2's most recent addition. Interesting. It's good. It's a classic. Like, you can watch Cowboy Bebop at any point in life, over and over again. Oh, I'm thinking about the ending, though. Yeah. Let's see. The gnome of Jeroma dissolves its victims with acid. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty scary.
Acid gnomes? Sounds like a stupid, low-concept band name.
Fucking rude.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
Oyster, I've heard some of your theories on Cowboy Bebop's ending. The alternate reality one, that's fucking crazy. It's just like blowing my mind. And not alternate reality, but you know what I mean. I don't want to like say too much. That one was like, pew. On your stream, silly. Yeah, you were. When are you not drinking on your stream? Is the real question.
Giants? That the best you got? Give me a break.
I'm joshing. I'm just joshing you.
Yeah? Do you always try to pick the lamest option possible? Come on, tequila. Yeah?
Wow, nothing interests this guy.
Why don't you go eat shit, tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that. Damn right it doesn't. So why don't you just shut up and leave it to the master?
Okay, you don't drink like that on weekdays anymore? Okay, weekends only. It must have been a weekend then.
No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to this day and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight.
He won't, though, because it's just a stupid legend.
Kim does not believe. I'm gonna make Kim believe, though. That's gonna be my entire life in this game.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
Do I?
He breathes in deeply, preparing his recitation.
The tale I'm about, there are many very...
Nope.
Are you telling the story?
Nope.
Shut the fuck...
Nope. I just had to press it.
Our heroine finds... What she doesn't know is that her piece is about... Well, yes, but it's the man on the horse that's of interest here. A man...
The pause.
With no head on
Lord,
his shoulder.
I'm stuck watching
If
this.
I hadn't... Gertrude...
Tell him about...
Fuck.
Mistakes.
What?
I read the...
Right. The women are... When she's... But their... Ula makes a...
Her natural... During the... No, not a...
Any... Well, to some other person...
For some reason, this does strike you.
Anyway, to each his... No...
He won't.
Aye.
I actually do have one. The strangest of them all. But I'll need to fortify myself before I can tell that one.
Of course.
Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral? Tell me you got some story juice.
No story juice.
If you find any, I'd be extremely grateful.
Be seeing ya. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. It's been a long stream. More on Wednesday. I still didn't find the lorry people. I gotta get another story from this bro. I think that's really all. Oh, and the jacket. We gotta find the jacket. I'm adding it to my quest log so I don't forget. For whoever is wondering, Serial Experiment Lane is... Oh, only 13 episodes. That could be a weekend. Okay. Worth previewing the genre, though. I'm gonna check it out. I've been kind of meaning to watch something new these days. Can't watch One Piece for the rest of my life. I'll check it out, J2. Thanks for the recommendation. Cool. Well, thank you, J2, for popping in. Oyster Sauce, thank you for popping in. Jay, thank you for popping in. And Blue Sweetheart's not here, but I'll thank them for popping in, too. I hope they're sleeping soundly. Oh, I didn't like Steins Gate. Oh, man. I hate to be a critic. Steins Gate was alright. It was alright. Oyster, we can talk some more next time you're on stream. Sorry, Oyster. I'm just gonna leave that, and I'm just gonna drop that and go. Bye! See you guys. Have a good evening. J2, good luck with the job search. Peace out.